Hello YouTube, and this is Super Saiyan 4 Broly back to you with another deck profile. Today I'm bringing you a deck that's not really used a lot, and my opinion it's just really a fun deck, but I'm bringing you Malefics today. And it's a really fun deck, and actually this build is actually kind of competitive. It's really hard to beat, and its consistency is just really awesome. Alright, so we'll get into it. 3 Malefic and Dragons. So 4,000 beat stick. The one thing about Malefics is that you can only have one Malefic monster on the field. Which I can see why, because having 3 Malefic and Dragons on the field would just be broken. But still it kind of really limits the deck in some ways. Next we have a 3 Malefic Stardust. 2,500 beat stick, and when he's on the field, field spells, your field spells cannot be destroyed by card effects. So he's really good. 2 Malefic Parallel Gears, so that I can get out Malefic Paradox Dragon. He's really useful because when he's on the field, you can synchro using a Malefic monster from your hand. So that's just really good. It saved you a lot. Alright, next, 3 Papa Corrin. This card is it's just boss. When it's on the field, it gains 1,000 attack, so that's 22 off the bat, because I run a lot of field spells in this. You pretty much have to. And with the Seal of Orichalcos, that's 2,700 attack. That is just crazy attack for just a corn of cob right there, so that's just awesome. Next we run 2 Malefic Truth Dragon. Oh, this card he can't be summoned like the other Malefics can, but it's still kind of easy. He's a 5,000 monster, and if a Malefic monster on your side of the field is destroyed, pay half your life points, special summon this card. And his other effect, if he destroys a monster on your opponent's side of the field, destroy all other face-up monsters your opponent controls. So he's just a field clearer is what he is, and really hard to stop. Next we run 1 Cyber Valley, just in case you get into that situation to where you're just like boned. Really, you shouldn't be boned because the hand consistency with this deck is just awesome, but he's also pretty good in this deck. Next we run 2 Dragodia. Yeah. 2 Ancient Gear Gatchatron Dragons. Because I run a 2 Gear Town, I like to do that little stupid thing where you destroy your own field spell and special summon them. It's pretty fun. 1 Gores. And 2 Planet Pathfinders. You can tribute this card to add 1 field spell from your deck to hand. It gets just really fast on that. Makes it to where you almost always have a field spell or more in your hand at all times. So pretty awesome. Alright, next we run 3 Malefic Worlds. In my opinion, they could have made this card so much better than what it actually does. Instead of doing your normal draw phase, you can pick 3 Malefic cards from your deck and have your opponent pick one and then add that one to your hand. I mean, they could have made this better, like you can have multiple Malefics up on the field, or other monsters are not affected by Malefics on your side of the field. So that's where they could have just made that a lot better. It's just disappointing right there. Alright, next we run 1 Seal of Orichalcos. Alright, the reason I only run 1 is because you only activate 1 once per duel, and in my opinion, if you have more than 1 in your hand, then it just becomes it's just a dead card. This is really a dead card. I don't like it, so I just run 1. 2 Gear Towns to do that crazy stupid stuff to get out Ancient Gear Gatchatron. 3 Terraformings. And here's your OTK card, limiter removal. let's say your opponent has the field clear, has nothing on their side of the field, and you have Malefic Cyber and Dragon. You'd be like, limit removal on him. He's at 8,000 attack. That's just awesome. It's just so crazy. And next one, heavy. See, you'll notice that I don't run Monster Reborn, is because because since it's a Malefic deck, they cannot be special summoned otherwise, and I run a lot of Malefics, so it just become really useless, really. Next I run 2 Solemn Warnings, 2 Bottomless, 1 Mirror Force, and 3 Malefic Claw Stream. If I control a Malefic monster, I can select one monster my opponent controls and destroy it. Pretty awesome. Next I run 3 Malefic Paradox Dragons. In order for this card to stay on the field, I have to have a Malefic World on the field. So you're probably wondering, well, if he hates Malefic World so much, then why does he run 3? And that's because of this reason. When he synchro summon, select a synchro monster in either player's graveyard and special summon it. So that's it's not really what he does in the movie. Like, most of these cards don't even do what they do in the movie. It's pretty much like, when I saw the movie, I was like, I want to make this deck because it just looks awesome. And I get to it, and it's so limited to what it could do. So yeah, and then we just have the 3 Malefics and 3 Stardust Dragons to open, so we can get the Malefic Cyber End and Stardust out. But yeah, that's my Malefic deck. If you guys have any questions, opinions, tips, comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.